Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness channel. I am Mona Therese Winston. I hope you are all doing well and thriving in these challenging times, but I also hope there's lots of good opportunities of joy and happiness for you in these times. So today we will start standing up, and of course, as always, you can sit on a chair. We will basically be seated on the floor today. So keep your feet hip distance apart, gently lift up to your thighs, make a pelvic tilt, lift up and roll your shoulders back. Inhale, arms up, and exhale to the heart. Inhale, lift up, and exhale to the heart. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now we go a little further. I will turn, you don't have to do that. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bend your knees if you need to. And then inhale, come all the way up very slowly. If you feel dizzy, just take it easy. You can also sit on a chair and do this. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come up. And exhale. Very good. Take your feet a little wider, just a little bit. Now swing from side to side, so we rotate our spine. Exhale, 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 exhale. Just gently looking over your shoulders. And we take 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember to exhale all the air out. And shoo, shoo. Good. And up. Feet parallel again. Lift your arms up. Interlock your hands. Reach up and exhale to the side. Inhale up. As I've told you many times, the spine can move in 6 directions. Forward, backward, twisting right and left, and moving to the side right and left. If you just do this every day, you're doing great service to your body. Now let the hand down and then reach up and lift your chest up. Take a deep breath in and then exhale. Other side, lift up, reach up, gaze up and down. Wonderful. Let's sit down now. So today we will focus on deep stretching. So we start with the right foot in and the left foot out. And take your hands behind you. Inhale deep. If this is a stretch for you, no need to do more than that. If you feel your inner thighs is challenged here, this is where you are. Now take your hands in front of you. Is this where you need to be? Or can you bring your elbows down? Is this your max? Then stay there. I don't want you to go to your max actually. I want you to stretch more like 80% of what you can do. You can let your head drop down. If you can do more, bring yourself even more forward and bring your head down. I know this is probably a little too much for most of you. So if this is what you can do, that's what you do. No force, no expectation, and no judgment. It is what it is, and you are perfect as you are. Let's just breathe here. It takes around a minute for the muscles to relax, so we will at least be a minute in each position today. But what we really want to do is come deeper into the connective tissue, into the fascia, and open up your joints. So be patient, be tolerant, And be aware of your breath all the time. Deepest breath in, fullest breath out. And then we basically will focus on stillness, diving into the meditation in this practice of just being quiet and relaxed. Fully inhale, fully exhale. Just be with it. Allow the muscles to relax. And sometimes it's almost we feel a little click and we go into the next level. That's okay. That's just your muscle that release. So you can go deeper into the stretch. And then as you inhale, coming up. And then to the other side. Take the leg in. Lift yourself up. And sit tall. And from here you just hinge forward. Bring your hands to the floor. Maybe elbows down. And then relax your head. Inhale deep. Exhale slowly. Keep the gentle awareness of your breath flowing effortlessly and gently. And you might feel that one side is more tight than the other, more open than the other. So we are not trying to do the same. We're just going into the position, feel it out, breathe it in, breathe it out, let it go. It's quite normal that one side is more open than the other. And remember, at some point the muscles have released and you can allow yourself to go deeper into the position. But we never force it. The connected tissue are very tough material. The muscles are more, let's say, fluid and movable. Whereas the connected tissue is really tough and tight. So therefore we don't want to make any hasty movements or jerky movement or forceful movement. You just want to breathe into it and relax into it. Enjoy this stillness, this quiet space that most of us need in these times right now. And actually we always need to relax a little every day. So it's not only these times, it's always good to take that journey within and recharge the battery. And then we come up. Now bring your legs in front of you. And hamstrings can always be a challenge and stretch it out. So take your flesh out to the side. Some of you might want to sit up on a pillow or a folded blanket, and some of you will just sit here and enjoy your breath. Others can take their hands forward. You can have a towel and hold. You can hold your toes. And if you can, come down on your elbows and let your head drop. So we start maybe with 70% of what we can. And then in half a minute, we go deeper and go a little deeper into it. So we start breathing in, breathing out, kind of feel out where we are. Relax your face, keep that inner smile. Relax your shoulders. And sometimes when we just sit and doing nothing, we actually do everything. We open up for those tight muscles. We can allow the circulation, the energy to flow more efficiently in our body. So just enjoy being still and doing nothing. Inhale deep. Exhale slowly. And if you enjoy stretching, you might like the yoga called Yin Yoga, which is based on deep stretching. So you can look into it if you really like stretching out and want to have some deeper stretches. Yin Yoga, Y-I-N, Yin, like yin and yang. Yin represents the feminine side, the going inward, nurturing, the mother, the female. Whereas yang is more the active, going out there, getting things done, running, the male, the masculine. So finding the balance between these two qualities of activity and rest is very important for our overall well-being. Okay, with that said, let's come up and then just shake your legs out a little, and we will go into another deep stretch for our inner thighs. So open your legs to the side now, sitting tall. Feel that outer rotation, lift up from the core, have your hands in front of you, or you can just sit here. If you feel this is a stretch, then just close your eyes, enjoy your breath, have that gentle smile, and then when you feel it's a little more open, take your hands forward. And if you have your hands forward, then maybe in a little while you can come down on your elbows. And some of you might be able to come all the way down on your belly. But remember, the goal is not how flexible you are. It's not a competition. So we just sit and we wait, we breathe, and just enjoy wherever your body is at this present moment. So just listen to the waves. The waves are very soothing and calm and gentle today. So perfect for this kind of practice. Breathe in deep. Exhale out slowly. Feel your whole ribcage expanding, belly contracting. Complete exhalation, complete inhalation. Just keep the focus on the breath, allowing the breath to relax and to stay relaxed. Good, and then inhale, slowly come out. When we do these deep stretches, we will not move fast out of them, very gently coming up, and just sit for a moment, eyes closed. Wonderful. Now bend your knees and then take your hands behind you. Drop your knees to the right side. So sit there and I will just turn around. It will be easier for you to see what I'm doing. Okay, so the knees are to the right. Then take your left hand and bring it on the right knee. Your right hand come back. Then lift up and open your chest and look over your shoulder. Inhale deep. Exhale slowly. Now you want to feel a stretch there on the left side and open up your hip. So press to the hand, lift your chest, gaze the shoulder, and feel the whole spiraling movement of your spine. We call this the mermaid pose. Fully inhale, fully exhale. Just enjoy the rhythm of your breath. Feel the breath coming all the way down to the lower part of your belly, and how you expand and open up the diaphragm, ribcage expand. And now ever so gently come into the center, hands behind you, lift your knees up, and now over to the other side, and bring the other hand on. So there's no pressure on this hand, the pressure on this side. Then lift yourself up again, and feel like somebody took your hip and moved it forward, and then from your waistline, looking over the shoulders, twisting, twisting, twisting. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Fully inhale, fully exhale. Just feel your body open up. You can see yourself like a little flower bud, and as you inhale and exhale, you begin to open, 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 and expand and become more flexible, more open, more relaxed. Just bloom in your own presence. Inhale, exhale. And then we come in to the side again. Just sit where you sit. And then we do windshield wipers, just moving slowly from side to get a little circulation to the hips, to the waist. Good. And then we come and sit with the legs in front of us again. Then bend your right knee and take the foot over, or maybe I should sit front to you, but you can sit however you want. So you take the foot over, you slide it up, and the knee will be on top of each other. This can be really challenging for many because the hips often are very tight. So some of you will be able to sit here, then just hold your knee and just sit here, and maybe gently bringing the knee in. For you who can, bring the knees on top of each other and then just sit here. Some of you will be able to grab your toes and drop down. Then again, some of you will be able to take the full variation with the knees on top of each other and both sit bones on the floor. And remember, it doesn't matter if this leg is bent or straight. What matters is how you feel in your body and if you're able to breathe, okay? So inhale, exhale. Again, if you can, lean forward and let your head drop down. Feel those sit bones gravitating towards the ground. You can take your hands in front of you, and now we will just stay. Inhale and exhale. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Relax. Be patient, be tolerant. Breathe into whatever sensation there is. Allow the inhalation to expand it and the exhalation to relax it. So we just wait for the muscles to relax. And then gently coming up and take your legs out and Maybe shake them out a little. And then the other side. So remember, one side can be tighter than the other. So maybe this side you can only do this, and that's fine. And you just sit, and maybe you can bring the knee tighter, closer into the body. But if you can, bring your knee over, and then have your hands at the side, coming forward, leaning forward. And if you can, lock the leg in and have your knees on top of your turtle, or at least as close as you can. You can sit here and wait for the body to open up. Feel this hip moving down, almost like somebody took a hand gently, suggesting it melting down to the surface. Okay, if you can do more, take your hands forward and wait for the openness. I know I keep saying it, but again, bear in mind that right side and left side is not equally open always. So don't expect that it will be the same in this side as it was in the other side. Maybe it's harder, maybe it's easier. And whatever it is, it's okay. Just be with it, breathe into it, and relax. Nice deep breath in, slow breath out. Let go of any anxiety, worries, concern you may have, and just enjoy this present moment. Inhaling deep, exhaling slowly. Just a couple more deep breaths here. And then coming up, and take your legs out and gently shake them out. Wonderful. Now let's lie down on our back. And we will do the pose we call the banana pose. So you might want to have a pillow or a couple blankets so your arms can be elevated up on the pillow. So just have a pillow underneath your arms if your shoulders are tight. If you can, just let your arms drop down. Then lift your upper body up and swing it over to the right. Slide that right shoulder blade out. And now walk your legs as far over to the right side as possible, so you will feel a deep stretch in your whole left side. Then bend the right leg and just twist it a little, and then bring your right ankle on top of your left. You want to feel the left hip and the left shoulder on the floor, so you're not lying like this. Open it up, both shoulders are down. Again, remember a blanket, a pillow underneath your arms if your shoulder don't go down. And then look to the right. Now just rest and wait for the body to open up. Breathe into the ribs. In the left side, expand it like there was a balloon, and you blow it up, and then exhale, let the air out and relax it. Keep that inner smile, completely relaxed, just enjoying the presence of your own being. Very good. Now come into the center, and then walk your legs over to the other side and take your upper body up and slide that left shoulder blade out and let your right, again remember we are not lying up like that, the whole right side is on the ground. And you can take the left ankle up and now stretch it out, feel the breath, inhale deeply and exhale out slowly. Feel abdomen rise, abdomen fall. fully aware of your in-breath, fully aware of your out-breath. In our daily life, we don't really stretch the sides of the body so much in our activity. We go forward, we go back bending maybe, looking up and bending backward. We twist when we turn and reach for things, but very rarely we stretch out the side. So enjoy it now, feel the openness, maybe the lack of the openness, but breathe into it and expand it, allow it to open. Very good. Now come into the center. And now this time bend your knees and align your hip. Take your knees into the chest. Just hug your knees into the chest for a little while to open up your lower back. Inhale and exhale. Feel your shoulders very relaxed. Just enjoying the breath. And now release it. And then come on up on all four. So take your hands underneath your shoulders. And then as you inhale, arch and gaze up. And as you exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch very slowly, vertebra for vertebra. And exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. So now we will come into a gentle back bend. So come down on your elbows and have your hip on the ground. Point your toes. And if you have feet that look like this, maybe you want to roll a pillow or a blanket or a towel underneath your ankles so your feet can be supported. And then you want to have your elbows right underneath your shoulder, not behind. If that's too high for you and you feel this is a challenge, just bring your elbows a little more forward and let your head drop. Okay, but if you can, keep your elbows right underneath the shoulders. And then inhale deep, exhale slowly. Feel the back of your heart dropping down, almost like your heart was hanging in a hammock. Shake your hips out a little, keep your lower body fully relaxed. Press to your elbows, shoulders away from the ears. And you could drop your head down. You can work it out a little if you need to from side to side, but if you can, just have it still. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the back bend, opening your heart. As you breathe in, feel your heart space expand. And as you exhale, drop into the quality of your heart. Peace, harmony, joy, kindness, compassion, and of course, love. Dive into these qualities and let your whole body radiate with it. Then we come down and take your hands underneath your head. Shake your hips out a little and just allow your body to align again. Now lying still, breathe in deep. Exhale out slowly. Hands to the side. Lift yourself up. Come up on all four. Knees can be together or open to the side, so feel out what is right for you. Sit back on your heels. If that's not possible and you are here, you can bring a pillow in between. And then you can be on your elbows and let your head just drop down. Can you do more? Come all the way back and let your arms drop, walk forward and head drop down. As you are here, surrender to the breath and breathe into the lower back. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Bring your fingertips forward a little so you stretch and you feel the openness of your shoulder joint. Two more deep breaths. Then take your hands to the side of your legs. Lift yourself up and swing your legs in. And now come on into a cross-legged seated position, or however you feel you sit the best. You could sit up on a pillow, sit with the spine erect, palms facing up, shoulders down. Close your eyes. Keep that gentle smile. Breathe in deep. Feel free to sit on a chair. Notice how your body is feeling. How are you feeling right now? Hopefully you're feeling a little more peaceful, a little more relaxed. Breathe in deep. Exhale out slowly, deeply, and slowly you breathe. Relax your head, relax your shoulders, relax your hips and knees. Feel the breath effortlessly and gently flowing to your whole being. And then open your eyes. In the yogi world, we have a word called Namaste. And it can loosely be translated to, I bow to the light in you, which also shines in me. So, to your light, from my heart to your heart, Namaste. Thank you so much. See you next week. Hope you stay well, relaxed and peaceful. Much love.